Stop recording button.
Hello and welcome to my first video of 2020, or 2020 as the case may be. This is Rich Yamamoto, and today I am going to start showing off some of my morning routine that I do as part of, getting up in the morning and getting ready to do stuff. So, in front of me, and I will try and focus it, let's see, is a box of hot chocolate pods. And so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a hot chocolate pod, run it down to the Keurig, and show you how I do this. So I'm grabbing a pod out of my box. I have a ton of them, so it's kind of hard to get one out of there without grabbing multiple. Oops. Okay. So I'm going to walk back out here.
YouTube now. Wally Show. Date from Sidewalk Office. Crush Karaoke. Attachment. Camera chooser. Back facing button.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, so here we are at the, keep going. Okay, here we are at the Keurig. I already have a cup here because I've been using it to make hot chocolate anyways. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the top up on this Keurig and just place the hot chocolate pod in here, into the front of this, and then let it close. And I'm going to take this cup and fill it with water and kind of rinse the cup out for a second. So I'm just gonna put this down while I do this.
I'm turning it on, by the way.
Oh, thanks. And Hunter is turning it on for me. Okay. So I have a cup full of water here, and I'm just going to take this and fill the reservoir. So again, I'm going to set the camera down while I work with this. What are you doing? Oh, you're taking the reservoir cap off?
Yep.
I was gonna do it.
Oh, okay.
Hunter's just a couple steps ahead of me, so we're just trying to I'm just trying to do this as independently as possible, and I didn't really make that very clear, so we're good. All right, so I'm just gonna set this camera down for a minute, and I'm going to take the cap, or take the lid off the reservoir and just pour water in. Okay, and you might be able to hear it going into the Keurig, yes.
I think it's perfect.
Huh?
I think I turned it off, actually.
What, the...
iPhone.
Oh, okay. All right. So, I just filled the reservoir, and I'm going to put this cup underneath the dispensary and place the cap back on the reservoir. Don't tell me I got this. Okay, here we go. All right, cool. So, now, what I find tends to work best for me is I'm going to flip the Keurig lid back up and push it back down. And then we're going to press so there's 4 buttons here. There's like a teacup size, which is like super small, medium, and large, I believe is how it goes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the buttons are actually different sizes. And then above that, there's 2 LED indicators, and then there's a power button. Just gonna focus on this for a second to help you be able to see it. That should be good. So the one I'm going to press is the small, or the teacup size button. There it goes. Is it underneath? Is it gonna?
There we go.
All right. And it is starting to dispense. And we know that it's dispensing. If you can hear this, try and. It's very audible. You can't miss it, especially the ending moment. Is very audible. That sounds like me trying to sing. So, chill. So I'm gonna take this out from underneath and set it aside, and now it's boiling the rest of the water down and kind of just cleaning itself out. Which is nice because then you don't have to worry about cleaning this super often, but I would just to be safe. But we're not going to right now because I don't feel like it. Okay, so now this is done, and I'm just going to press the power button on here to turn it off. And you may have heard it click. And if you did, then that means that it's shutting down and will be shut off soon. Okay, so in this cup we have a full, oh yikes, a full thing of hot chocolate that I almost dropped my phone in.
You please don't do that.
So, that's how I make hot chocolate in the mornings, and I just started this week, and I just started this ritual, and I hope that it'll help me stay awake and not have to worry about falling asleep in school and stuff. Not that I have to worry about that anyways, but sometimes I do. Right, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in a future one. Peace out.
Stop recording button.